Hi guys, my name is Anna. I am a 29-year-old mechanical engineering student. Today we're going to be talking about my favorite math channels. And I'm going to be talking about favorite math channels from the level below college algebra, pre-calc, and calculus. So we're going to get started. And I kind of have like the pages I'll have in the background here. But my first YouTube channels that I love for math is going to be called Yay Math, and this is good for, basic algebra and algebra, and that's the one below college algebra. He also has some college algebra videos as well that are really good, but I just love this teacher because what I love when teachers show their lectures, because especially right now with online learning, it's like you're not actually getting a lecture, and if you are, it might not be that good. So what you might need to do is outsource. It is the 21st century. You have all these tools, especially YouTube. So this specific channel I love because he does have his lectures on here. For example, like some of his popular ones are algebra, completing the square, or algebra, Pythagorean theorem, algebra, quadratic functions, parabolas. So this channel is one of my favorite algebra channels. And if you click on one of his videos, let's click on it real quick. So if you were to click on one of his videos, okay, it's not working, hold on. I don't know why. But his setting is he's recording in his classroom as he's teaching the lecture, so you can see students and you can hear the questions as well. But this teacher, he is just amazing. He made, algebra, geometry, and algebra 2 courses on there as well. So if you're a high school student, or you're beginning to be a college student, but you're not in that college algebra, status yet, or you are, this is such a good channel. Okay, let's move on. Ooh, girl. Okay, first of all, Nancy Pye, you guys. Nancy Pye has amazing videos, but Nancy Pye specifically helped me in pre-calculus. She was my savior. Every time I learned something, I would type the subject I just learned and do Nancy Pye after it, and she, within 5 minutes, she would teach me realistic, how to do things, the theorems. In 5 minutes, she will clarify theorems. In 5 minutes, she will work out problems. This girl, she knows what she's doing, and she is so good. I'm gonna bring you a little closer so you can see. Her energy is great. The way she is doing these little videos is she has a glass glass board, and she writes with dry erase markers on there, so it's easy for you to see, but you can still see her when everything's happening. She is so calming. She's calming in the way that she processes things for you. She's calming and hey, this isn't too hard, this is actually really easy. As soon as I let you know exactly what's going on, you're gonna get it. And girl, I got it. As soon as she let me know, I got it. And I made a lot of pre-calculus note cards based off those 5-minute videos because they were just so good. And she also does algebra 2, algebra, trig, pre-calculus, calculus. But I specifically used her channel for pre-calculus, and these are the types of videos she has. She has how to find inverse on a function, synthetic division, she has logarithms, basic trig, law of sines, radians and degrees, solving systems of equations, how to use binomial theorem. These were such good videos, so I recommend you looking up, because every time I would learn a new subject, literally I would just do the subject and then Nancy Pye, and I will search that on YouTube. And she helped me so greatly. I can't even say, she was just amazing. Okay, let's move on to the next channel. Okay, the next channel that I really loved is called by Professor Leonard. And this guy, okay, if you're in calculus, taking calculus next semester and it's going to be online, I highly recommend this guy. He has full lectures on the subjects. I specifically used him for Calculus 1, full lectures on this subject, because my Calculus 1 teacher, she went really, really fast, and I can't when I'm learning math, I can't keep up with that, and she didn't give us in lecture notes before the class, so we would have to write everything down, or like make notes before class, but this guy has full Calculus 1 lectures. He has full Calculus 2 lectures, full Calculus 3 lectures, pre-calc lectures, but I specifically used him for Calculus 1. And, oh wait, still doesn't work. Why is it not working? Anyways, so for his lecture, he has, okay, I started watching from day one. Where is it? Okay, lecture 1.1, Introduction to Limits. He has properties of limits, continuity, I can never say that, functions. He has, discussions of the chain rule, which is very important, in calculus when you're learning it, because it's going to help you through the other calculus. He has the second derivative, the first derivative test, limits of function. Like this guy, I recommend you grab a notebook when you're watching full lectures, and everything they're writing on the board, take notes and make those your notes, because look, this channel is just so freaking beautiful, I tell you. It is amazing, And again, his kind of setup is in a classroom and he's teaching it to students. So, you might be able to hear some questions that they have, but the way he explains everything is just spot on, and it's so easy to wrap your head around. So specifically now, because of the pandemic, if you're taking Calculus 1, I highly recommend this channel, because it's going to help you tons, I tell you, tons. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to my last person. Let me search. Let's see. Okay, his name is Brian Mclogan. Okay, I started watching him when I was doing college algebra, then pre-calculus, and then a little bit of calculus 1, because I'm not only watching one channel, I want to get the most of my education, so I'm outsourcing everywhere I can, and okay, first of all, the way he's teaching is on a whiteboard, in class, but now he's doing more on a whiteboard and not in class. But I like that each video that he posts has an equation that will be worked on that video. And then, because this is so easy to follow then, because then if you have a question on a specific problem, then you look at your problem and you look at the closest one to that and you just click on it, and he will work it out right then and there. He will give you great tips, what you should be looking for. He has calculus, pre-calculus, algebra 2, geometry, algebra 1, pre-algebra. This guy is so awesome. And again, all of the subjects, if you're not in calculus 1 or whatever, I highly recommend to check this guy out. His tone is very chill, okay, well, and he asks you questions like, okay, so what are you doing here? What do you think? And that's important, because then out loud I will say, well, I think we should do this. And then he confirms that I know what I'm actually doing in life. I am obsessed with this channel. I'm obsessed with all of these. But I love this channel. It's just so chill. I started him watching very early on in my math career. All these channels I did. And I just fell in love with them. And I can't say enough good things about channels like these, because they're truly helping students like me make my dreams come true. They're making my hard work and dedication pay off because of their hard work and dedication. And that is just so admirable and so beautiful. And I'm not gonna start crying, but they helped me a lot in math. So that's it. That's it, you guys. These are the channels, the math channels that I fell in love with, that I'm still in love with. I don't know any of these people, but I know that they changed my life completely, and they made my math life so much easier. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and specifically share this video. If you're a parent watching this, show your kids this channel. You know, if you're a college student, show your friends this channel, your family. Let's go ahead and start a little community of just hardworking people that are trying to achieve a huge goal with all these obstacles, but are staying optimistic. Have a wonderful day. Bye.